Alright, so I haven't attacked anyone as you can see because I'm level 1. I've been sending out troop expeditions when I can and collecting the clan gold as well when it comes up so that I'm able to maintain a decent troop count even though I'm not super active. I A couple things I could have done differently. I could have taken cities before collecting my clan quest troops or my calendar troops as well. There we go. The calendar troops of 36 hours a couple days back. So I could have done that. I could have just done the video a couple days back, and that would have helped a lot with that. But I didn't. Whatever. Um, I did put. Let's see. I did put my recruiter gems in that place instead of my rusher, just because I knew I wasn't going to be super active for a while. So I'm going to do a few attacks before taking that troop expedition, collecting that troop expedition. I'm going to take the 5 neutrals that I have around me, simply because this will give me a little bit closer access points to people. After I take them, I'll level them up to 100, just to make it so that people can't demo too effectively on me. We do have a rusher temple. Let me see what striker I'm running. 470. I'd ideally like to get it to a bit higher. It's going to take a minute to level up everything. I do wish there was a little bit of a slider, like you could hold down and it would level up, but unfortunately that's not the case. So we're just going to be tapping away for 30 seconds or so. But, great. Anywho, I do want to take all the reds in my area before I hit the higher level cities, just because it'll give me access points to other my arm's getting tired tapping. But anyways, it'll give me access points to other cities that I want to take. And if someone does go to guard in a specific area, then I won't have to worry about that, because I can just jump to another access point and attack them from there. So that's really the purpose of that. And I will send out marches to those soon. So this guy might be able to hit 54. Yeah, I should be able to hit that one, the 107. I'll get a scout on that real quick. The 120 over here also should be able to hit. These are bubbled, so unfortunately can't hit those for now. Otherwise, might be able to use, what's he got there? 22G. 168. Okay. I just won't worry about that for now. That's fine. What we'll do instead is take the cities that are just really nearby to me. Oh, I don't know why I'm going past 100. And then from there, start my attacks. Oh my god. Alright, cool. So yeah, this part first. And I also do have some troops here I can collect. We're going to put everything into striker up to 500%. And then should be good. So probably going to burn through all the speed boosts that I have currently by the end of this video. So I have 73. I just used 2 of them. I was at 75, so I expect to have none at the end. I don't have harvester right now. I should get it. I'll probably get it soon, whatever. Another thing to note is there might be background noise in this. because I've been having a lot of issues with the editing software that I've been using, and it's just cutting out the audio completely. And so my option is to use a different software. Um, and I've actually tried a few while I've been messing with this one. But the options are basically to wait to see if the software I've been using gets fixed, or to upload them without any edits, which is what I'm probably going to be doing for this video. Hopefully there's no like loud interruptments. Interruptment? Is that even a word? Anywho, hopefully no issues with that. But we will see how that goes. Otherwise, what I'm kind of planning for the future is simply getting used to editing my videos on a computer, because I've been just doing everything on my iPad all this time. For some reason, I thought I'd lose a little less than that, but whatever. We're going to be waiting like a minute for it to give me all my levels, unfortunately. Okay, I'm not cautious or anything. I guess while we're waiting, we can get these troops moved over. I'm guessing I'll be at like level 75 from that. I'm I don't know why. They should have a feature where if it's more than 10 levels gained, it does like a quick level for, I don't know, 8 of them, and then the last 2 are slower. Oh, level 80. Not bad, not bad. So I'll gain 4G from that, and a lot of skill points to burn through as well. Let me get this boost done. So like I said, I'm going up to 500. Then pure rusher. Kind of like a similar thing to what I like to do. These first 3 attacks are going to be a little bit rough. Like I'm going to be losing troops. For instance, on this one, well actually I only perma-lost 2G and I gained 5 from leveling up. So that's not bad. But these first 4 attacks aren't going to be too bad. Once we get into the double experience, which this guy should be for the whole video, then I'm hoping that I gain troops rapidly. Now, I have access to, or I will have access to about 20 of his cities directly after I claim these next few cities, and I'm hoping that I can, at minimum, take those cities. And then I'll end the video, whatever. After I take, 20, 30, 40 cities. I don't want to stretch on too long. I'm kind of planning for this video just to be a flat, like 30 minutes. And I've already used maybe 10 of that. Some people would open these chests, just the open all feature. I've never had luck with that, so I just open them individually. But we'll do open all in this and we'll see. Yeah, pretty horrible. As expected. So we'll get a little single scout on this real quick. And I messed that up, but there we go. There we go. I'll continue that for now, because I don't think I'll need it. I'm just trying to see now. Okay, his main's over here. So it shouldn't be a huge issue. I'm looking if possibly it would make sense to work in a specific direction towards someone else that I could attack. Maybe up here. That makes sense to me. So if I attack from this point, or from here actually, and I go the 121, 115, 115, 116, 120, I'll be up here, and then I can use these as jump points. And it'll also pull defensive measures up to here, so that hopefully the lower section is less leveled. Yeah, we'll run with that plan and assume it'll work for now. While I was talking, I could have had my troops over there by now, but whatever. We're not all playing intelligently. I should see if these guys are close to cutoff. That one's fine. That's fine, yeah. Okay. I don't have to worry about them going to 50% experience anytime soon. Having network issues. Okay. Odd. So send that over, minute march. And from there, like I said, we'll go straight up. And actually, if this march goes pretty undefended, like as I work my way up, I'll then, I don't know if I'll have enough for the 125 or 124. So I might go like, let's see. So here, 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 here. So I might work up into this corner and take that 110 and 105. That guy will be red by then, so it's not super valuable. So, I don't know. Oh, and there's reds over here that I could possibly use as a jump point as well. So I guess my second line, if I make a line up here, I might as well make a line here. It kind of lines up perfectly anyways. And then work over here. And once I'm like here, I can probably use these as jump points and not have to worry about it too much. Alright, great. Took that. Wasn't even paying attention. I'm going to get that 5G over there just because it'll help a decent amount. Give me an extra 30 G attack power. So we'll work here. Now from here, we'll lose a decent amount. I'm thinking we'll be dropped down to like 30 G. But that's plenty to take a 15 and a 15. So I should be able to stack like 3-4 attacks before having to reinforce too heavily. Let's get a multi-scout out and hope that oh, he's heavily guarding. Okay. That's not too bad. We'll see if he's online first. Actually, you know what I should do? I should check if he's guarding from every point. Because sometimes they only guard where there is people that have... So these aren't bad. That wouldn't be horrible. Let me change up my plan a little bit, work down instead. Because he's only like kind of guarding that area. And soul people are like soul. I'm guessing he's in, yeah, salvager. Very likely he's in salvager, because they don't really attack much. They just like have a builder or they're trading with someone. So it's normally semi easy to attack them. Granted, they also normally have decent stats. So we'll see how this works out. It may just work out horribly. And I'm like, alright, this is a good video on what not to do. Or maybe I'll just scrap the video, you know? But we'll see. We'll send out another multi-scout here, just for the hell of it. And then work straight down. 30-second march. Definitely gives him time to reinforce. While I'm doing that, let me see. If I do a multi-scout here, and I attacked, let's say, the 22G. What do I have to hit with? 3. Okay, so I could do that. I should be able to do that. But it would hurt, obviously. But at 2x experience, it wouldn't be horrible. Let's see if I get walled. I don't get walled. Let me try to throw a level on it. Lets me throw a level on it. Interesting. Maybe he's offline. Let's try to take advantage of that, because I would expect him to hop online pretty quickly if he sees people hitting his cities. If he is truly offline, I should probably work this way, because that 12G should be easy. I'm guessing I have about a couple minutes before he's online, so try to take advantage of that. Obviously a 115 is no problem. Don't need to reinforce in front of that. We'll get our 20G up to this point for now. Honestly, it's not purely ideal, but having to run through troops at 2x experience is better than just hitting walls where you lose a lot of troops. If you're going to lose anyways, I'd rather be hitting troops. But I'm kind of thinking he isn't reinforcing this bottom section at all, because it's too far into his cities. So that's why these aren't guarded. And so basically I'll just run through them all. I could almost split stack even, because I'm at 31. These are 60, so I'm hitting for like, what, 5x, 6x? Yeah. I'm hitting for 230. It'll be a little bit less with that. So, yeah, like 4x maybe. We'll just run through all these lower ones first. And if he defends or whatnot, we'll see how that goes. Still just going full rusher. Want to maximize my speed advantage if there is any. Gonna just keep reinforcing to this upper city here. Oh, another thing. If I would have got if I would have had Harvester, I could have just had my device like open passively and gained a good amount of troops from that. So that's something you could also do if you're doing like a pretty inactive strategy like this. And realistically, if you're going to do it effectively, like I wanted the effect where I was like, I'm at level 1, it's more dramatic because I'm making a video on it. But if you wanted to do it, ideally you would, like first day of season, suicide into a temple or something, get to level 50, 60 within 20 minutes, something like that. And from there, you could put all your skill points into recruiter. So that's what I would do, instead of just staying at level 1, Something to keep in mind. What did I say this one was? It was like 3 something. We can do a quick. Yeah, so it's the 286 and then plus 4 times whatever that is, which is almost 100. So it'd be like 380. Roughly 380. Full defense. Because this just takes the base, so you can basically add whatever the guard does. Whatever the guard adds extra. So as long as we're like close to 400, which we should. Oh wait, no, we won't be. We're on. Yeah, we're not there yet. I don't know what I'm thinking. But we can try that 115 while we're up here. I'm over here thinking I got like. Actually, what will this bring me to? Damn, that's close. Let me see. Literally a G off, right? Yeah, that's unfortunate. But anyways, we can take this one, assuming he's not there. But we'll see. He hasn't scouted me, which I'd imagine if he was online, he would be scouting me. So maybe we got a lucky break here. I also kind of imagine that these other people are not attacking him often, so he's probably kind of relaxed his guard a little bit. Oh shit, I let it die. I do have resurrections, so I might as well burn through those. We'll see if this lands. A bit of a longer march for a full stack. If it does, I'll reinforce before hitting the 115. It does. Okay, I should get a couple levels off this. Oh, just one. Okay. Thought it was close for a second one, but little 46 seconds reinforcement. I want to make sure I got. Okay, I can do that, which I'm pretty sure gets me to the point where I can get this up. Nice. Very close to 400 base guard, which for some people isn't crazy. For Plat League, I feel like it's on, like, decently on the higher end for Plat League. I get some water. Goddamn. Like, all right. I don't have the noise canceling feature on, so I know it's picking up like some passive background noise, just static, whatever. But I really wanted to. Yeah, perfect. I'm trying to minimize what I'm saying that would sound weird, like normally stuff that I would edit out, not care about. But if I'm unable to edit this video, I'm not trying to have too many clips that I like re-listen to and regret uh, the decision of releasing a video that isn't very edited or edited at all. Okay, we got a single level off that. 70. We're getting up there. What I'm going to do is start splitting marches because I really want to get into a point where I don't have to worry about if he does hop online, because I've already created my like spider web of access points. So like right now I have access points to all these cities here. So that's 6 of them. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All these up here, the row of them. Yeah, so I got near 20 access points, and I'd really like to get slightly more than that. Still not seeing any activity online, which is great for me. Oh, I should have checked. I was around 400, rank 400 before, and just barely above the 50 mark. But as you can see now, I'm almost 50 ranks up from there. I should be able to take the 116 without reinforcement. We'll do a quick multi-scout. Yeah, it doesn't reach those cities. Yeah, so I can take that pretty easily. But then I will need to reinforce to take the 116 there. Although, technically, I should work this way, because if he does hop online, I will have like a three-pronged area where I could work up this way, or this way. So, yeah, now that I have that city, then I will. Oh, but I don't think I can take the 121 with 28 Gs yet. So that's an issue there. So yeah, never mind. I'm thinking too far ahead, I guess. I still got to level up a bit to get my troop count more. It would take too much to split that. March, the 46G. Like, I'd have to split it 5, 6 times. And by that time, it would kind of be the same time that it took to just send one march that was boosted. So that's why I'm doing it that way instead. And yeah, so far it's going really well. I got to keep a slight eye on the expedition guy here, just to be safe about that. I did collect this yesterday because it's a flat amount. It doesn't matter when I collect it. And it does give me some more speed boost to burn through. So that's always nice. Quick multi-scout. Troops are the same, so nothing to worry about. And I guess we go on our business. Okay, so we're at 74. Not sure what our attack power is right now, but it must be nearing 5. What do we hit for? Yeah, like 450. So that's great. It does make sense to me to actually work around my main right now until I have the like enough to take that, which will be 28 times 4, which is 112. So 112 plus 356, which would be 468. So I have to be able to hit for that. And right now I'm just a little bit under that. 468. Yeah. So, and realistically, I would rather not have to hit so hard every time, or like so high where my troop loss is very high. So we'll see if that makes sense to work this way. Maybe once I hit like level 95, something like that, I should be in a much better position. Thinking after this one, I'll hit the 120. Whoa, maybe I can't hit that. Yeah, no. I thought I'd lose a little bit less on that. So that's a miscalculation on my part. But we'll reinforce to this point. Honestly, I might just end the video when I'm out of speed boost. Like, that makes sense to me. I have to use a speed boost, so I might as well just end the video when I've burned through 75 speed boosts. Ranking. So we're almost up 100 ranks from where we started. Pretty damn good. Still got 5.5, roughly, days left in the season. I'm multi-scouting from a single point. If he was online, I'd be multi-scouting from 4 or 5 different points, just to kind of throw him off. And realistically, when people multi-scout you, if you're on defense, I don't understand why, but a lot of people don't multi-scout back to see if there's troops there, or if troops have just moved from that position, or whatever. A lot of people don't multi-scout back, but it makes a lot of sense to do that, because then you get the information. So, for instance, if I multi-scout down here, which realistically I wouldn't, I'd multi-scout here because it hits the most cities. So, if I multi-scout down there, and I was him, I'd immediately multi-scout from this point, probably. Or this one. It would hit around a similar amount. So then I know if he's got troops down there, or he's just moved troops from down there. And then if I saw another multi-scout up here somewhere, I would counter multi-scout, kind of. And that makes a lot of sense to me to do as a defensive measure. Also, if you're online, like from his position, what you should be doing is you kind of see that I have X amount of troops. So you can then position. Oh shit, that was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Okay. That was for 24G. So, yeah, I gotta be careful. So I probably can't take that. Maybe I'll work down this way. I should be able to do a good amount of attacks. So this one I probably don't have to boost, and then that one I will boost. Yeah, I thought I could hit for a little bit harder than that, but apparently not. That was a really close hit. Permaloss 5G, but I think I leveled off that. Sometimes you can see, like, so what I saved was 56, so I lost around 5.6. It's probably a little bit more. Or you can actually just subtract it from the 63. So, no, it was around 5. 5G perma lost. And I gained more than 100 times that for experience. And although it's not, before they did a few updates, then 100 times your troops lost was pretty damn good. And you could even get away with like high 90s. Realistically, you'd want like 120 for a perfect number that you would work up, and you'd always have troop gain, even when losing large amounts of troops when you level. But the way they made it now, then it's, I think, a lot higher than that. I forget who calculated that last. I definitely don't have the math behind it to let you know anything for certain. But I believe it's a good portion higher now. So I'd have to be getting like maybe 140. I don't know. I'm pulling that out of my ass, but 140 experience for every troop loss. Yeah, this is going extremely well. This is the ideal opportunity to like run through cities that are unguarded, of course, or they're guarded because they have troops in them, but they're empty. But of course, I would like to. I guess I could start attacking from 2 different points since I got ADG now. So I'll send a stack down here. That'll kind of speed up the gameplay a little bit as well. Save me some time. Be able to take a few more cities that way. Oh. I lost more than I thought I would. I don't even know if I could take another city before reinforcing. Yeah, I could. So I could take around 2 cities before reinforcing. But, it's still going to be like semi-slow gameplay. I could, of course, like if I had a ton of main city changes, I could change my main city to down here, run through this section, change my main city to up here, run through this section, But it doesn't always work that way. So now, while we're waiting for that to reinforce, send a quick multi-scout down here before sending a march. There we go. So I'll watch this land. I think I'll have to reinforce. I might be able to take this one. It's going to be about 100. I should level up on this, I think. Maybe. Let's see. No, I don't. Okay. Oh yeah, we could easily take that. It's not an issue. Get a quick multi-scout out here. Hit the 116. Yeah. While we're waiting for that, we will get a prep on our main city. I think I'm only going to get around. Actually, this should level us up this time. Hopefully, I'm right about that this time. Okay, sweet. So that gives a bit more troops to work with. So I'll send. I'll do 2 stacks down here of sub 10 G marches. 2, and let me do 3. Realistically, I should just send 1 longer march. Like, you kind of see what I'm saying. Like, when you send so many, now this one is 10-15 seconds behind the other 2. So at that point, I might as well have sent 1 longer march. Whatever. I won't do it again, guys. Let's see where we're ranking now. Okay. pretty damn good. I don't think we'll get super high. I would like to hit level 100 in this video. That'd be like decently impressive. But I think right now, get a quick multi-scout there. Was that just a 114 or am I tripping? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm gonna work down from here. Yeah, we'll take this. Oh, bark. Yeah, this is probably this guy's buddy that he trades with. No, it can't be. I mean, unless this guy's the builder. Whatever. I'm just spouting, like, assumptions. I have no proof behind that. But either way, won't worry about it too much. I should be able to take these two cities here before reinforcing. And then, not 100% sure what route I want to take. Maybe I'll... Nah, I'm not sure. Can I take a 116? Yeah. Decent troop loss on it, but I could definitely take it. Alright, we'll take the 115. Then we're going to work this way. I think we'll take these cities next. So I might as well get reinforcement working that way right now. Get like that amount. Looks good to me. And then we'll get the 18G here. Perfect. So, great, that one arrives. And then we send this one, boost it over. Kind of got to wait for this one. I might be able to take a 116, but even if I could, yeah. Even if I could, it would be too high of a loss, even for double experience. Just not worth it. Oh, I don't know where that came from. I guess we'll wait for another little amount there. And the arrow. Let me just scroll through to see if he's in chat by chance. Nah, I don't see anything. Not worried. I'd actually like kind of welcome a little bit more defensive gameplay on this because obviously doing it for you guys, so it's more enjoyable if I have some more action, but whatever. Maybe this guy's at work and he's just getting pings on his phone. It's like, no, I can't do anything until lunch break. Which actually, if he's on the eastern seaboard, would be now. So maybe he's like central. Or over by Colorado, an hour behind, or Texas. Who knows? Do I want to take a... Was that a 117 before, guys? What do you think? I could take it. It'll hurt a little bit. Don't clip that, guys. So yeah, I think we can put maybe 10 more G roughly around there. After that lands, we'll reinforce it with that, the kill troops from that and the leveled troops. That gives us 40 G. There we go. Minute march. Still going into Russia. Gotta wait another 20 seconds so we can get anything there. Let's see what our ranking's at. 200. So we went up like 205, but whatever. I'm rounding. Went up 200 ranks so far. Pretty impressive. Now, it wouldn't be impressive if I started super low, because then, you just have to level to level 50 or something. Oh, I went up 200 ranks. Yeah, but you were 1,000th before. Now you're 800. But I was at 400, which decently low. It's like maybe where the inactive player is at. Now I'm at 200, where the semi-active player would be. So obviously I'm not going to make into the top 50. Well, nah, I won't. I could if I played another hour or two and this guy let me take literally all his cities, which seems semi-likely, not gonna lie, because he's clearly offline right now. But, I doubt that'll happen. Not too worried. Not too worried. I actually haven't even gotten to Diamond League in, I don't know, like 5 seasons now, something disgusting like that. And I don't know, I kind of enjoy it, just not really having to try too hard, and just like actually enjoying the game instead of making it a grind, which a lot of it kind of turns out that way, especially if you're stat grinding and you're free to play. You kind of have to put in X amount of time so that you can get those performance rewards, like seasonal rewards for gems and whatnot. So you want to be in like the highest league and do well for that. But yeah, I I, I find it where the less I play this game, like kind of just as a casual player, um, I get to try out little things like this, like waiting 9 8 9 days. I never scouted this. I should have. Oh shit! I just walled myself. Okay, that's unfortunate. But anyways, waiting like 8 9 days before. Let me actually just move those over. Before attacking anyone, and then I get to like do. I don't need to boost that. Do a video on it and kind of like test. Am I even able to accomplish anything from this kind of disadvantaged situation? What am I at? 80G? Okay. And so, yeah, it's fun to experiment with that and see if you can make anything happen. And I mean, this video is going well, or this little attacking session that I'm working through right now. What is that? That's the 9G. Okay. I think I could take this one, which should be roughly 450. Yeah. So we'll take this one. We got a pretty damn good pocket here. I thought I'd take like 40 cities. Like assuming he was defending, I would take maybe 30 cities and then be like, all right, that was a really good fight, guys. I'm gonna end the video there. I'm out of speed boost because I have to do way more split attacks and different strategies for getting around his defenses. But instead, I'm kind of just chilling. I've and I said like 450. Let's see if that's correct. Yeah, within 12, so just rough math. I'm above that. But yeah, instead I'm able to just run through the cities. It is boring. It's more monotonous this way because it's like, okay, I move my troops, I reinforce, I take another city. I reinforce, I take another city, reinforce, take another city. I level up, move my troops over, whatever. So it's definitely a bit monotonous, but it's all right. What was that? 29G. So if that was 29, I should be able to take the 26. Yeah. So obviously, um, always send troops from your closest city first. So I was able to save a speed boost there. So I sent that. It was like 30 something second march. Then I sent this one with a speed boost, and they're still landing within, 2-3 seconds of each other. So that's like pretty common knowledge. I don't want to dumb it down too much for you guys, but if I see something where I'm like, this is a good habit to have, then I might as well point it out in case anyone isn't doing that. So we'll take this one, then we'll be able to take that one. I did say I want to reach level 100 before the end of the video, so we will maybe do that. Did level up off that. So now we're getting close where we're almost sending 100G marches, which will, if we start doing that, which honestly I'm like, I don't really want to. It'll slow us down a lot if we start doing that. But we'll also be losing more troops. But what I could do instead is just focus on the cities that have less troops to like guarding initially anyways. And then that won't be an issue. So we'll take this. Gonna send out a multi-scout on this side here now. That's still the same. Not gonna send the 100. Should have maybe split into a smaller amount so that I could send like 99. But yeah. But actually from this point, I can work this way if I wanted to. I'm just trying to think here what path makes the most sense. And I think it's just continuing working this way. So we're going to do that. How much am I sending right now? 25 and 9, so roughly 35. Oh, that should be fine. Yeah, I thought it was going to be over 100, but because I lost without leveling up, then it wasn't an issue. Or like, I didn't lose the attack. I hit the city without leveling up. Then it wasn't an issue. How much am I gaining for this? 190. So if I collect this right now, ooh, it's actually coming close to an end here, so I gotta keep an eye on that. But if I collect that right now, it should be a decent amount. Let's see, 210. So it just grabbed the 0.5 hours. So, what's this guy at 10G? So realistically, I'd be pretty safe to level up everything to 115, which I might do like as I'm attacking. I think that makes sense. Okay. So 8 seconds. It is nice though. Oh, that one quick. I did not think I'd be out of gold that quickly. Now we'll get some more right now. Got another 40G. I think. Yeah, roughly. Another 40 some G that I'll get off that. Then I can continue just leveling everything to 115. I'm at level 96, 96 and a half, whatever. So only about 4 more levels to go. Get that reinforced easily. Be able to take that. It doesn't look like we're going to burn through all our speed boosts though. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Oh, let's check our ranking. So we went up another 20, 25 rankings roughly. So that's always nice. Ward Red. I've never heard of Ward Red before. I think I've seen the other guys. Oh, this Aragon attacking is actually top 6. It's odd that he's so high up, but he's inactive. Oh well. Oh, I got more gold to spend. Where was I? Around here. Oh, I'm out of gold again. That was quick. Yeah, I gotta reinforce before hitting that next city. Great. Alright. I also might as well level up the cities around my main, because those are super easy demos. And it's kind of annoying losing the cities around your main, because especially a guy in his scenario, what he'd do is he'd throw up like 130s around my main if he took those level 100 cities, just as like a screw you gesture, which I totally understand. I'm actually only at 80G. Damn, I was over 100 before this level. I don't know if I'll be able to take this actually. Yeah, I will. It'll be a little bit close, but I'll be able to take it. And then I'll level off this. And we'll see. I don't know. What do I get for... I get 32G. Okay. So... yeah, that's not horrible. I won't be like breaking even. But it'll be close for sure. Should level off this. Wonderful. This one... so we got 93 roughly. So we'll move. We want around 6 or 7. Yeah, let's do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it just split in the middle anyways. I didn't see it was split in the middle. But yeah, if you want a remainder left in your city, you can do it. Slide the bar one way and then be like, oh, that's what I need, so put it the other way now. Yeah. Should easily be able to take that. I don't think I can run through 39G though. No, I definitely can't run through. That's an extra... Let's see, what did I hit for? I hit for 600. And the 39G... oh, like I could hit it. I was like, do I want to? Let's do it. Why not? I think this will be the largest amount of troops that I run through this video. Oh, guys, I was literally just saying, gotta keep an eye on it. Oh, let's resurrect again. We got those to burn. God damn it. I literally just pointed that out like, what, 10 minutes ago, something like that. I was like, oh yeah, we definitely got to keep an eye on that because it's going to die soon. And then it did. So, do we send a full march? Is the question. He does have 30G right there. Let's do it. 39-second march. Longest march, largest attack. So far. Or like, largest troop count that I'm running through, matched with the largest attack that I'm making. So, yeah. Should be alright. So then we have, oh, we're up to almost top 150. After this, I'm not sure, we might be top 150 after this. Dude, I barely, like my bar for leveling barely went up after that attack. So it's kind of making me think that I should be slightly smarter on my attacks, just because otherwise I'm never going to reach 100. I'll kill all my troops off before then. If I'm taking losses like this, 79% is kind of a bit crazy. Let's see. We lost roughly 8G total, and we only gained 762. So if I perma lose 8G, realistically I want to be earning over 900G. Honestly though, he's making a good amount of gold. So like if I was him, even if I was online, I'd be like, you know what? It doesn't really matter. I'm making well past my investment on the city. So I can just let him take these, move to a different area, level it up even further, you know? So, kind of works out. But generally, people don't want you taking their cities regardless, even if it is a decently positive, like, trade, you know? So we'll take these. Send a multi-scout here. I think I have to single scout these ones. Multi-scout doesn't reach. Of course, by single scouting, he kind of lets him know, like, yeah, I'm going to be working this direction. So that was weird. It was at 20 and then it jumped to 38. I don't know if you guys saw that. But yeah, 38 was the right number. So a little bit odd. We'll get this boosting over. Probably have to wait till, well, we'll see, because that 115 doesn't have any troops in it, really. Ah, yeah, we could take that. It's not too bad a loss on that. And we have 8G that we could reinforce to here. I suppose we might as well. So we burned through 45 speed boost roughly. It's not bad. Okay. Might as well boost that, yeah. And then with this march, I'll just send it normally. I'm honestly not 100% sure I could take the one. Oh yeah, I could take that. That's not too bad. I thought it was going to be like upwards of 500, but it's only at, oh, what is this? Little glitched frozen right now. Okay, let me reload game. And just hope that there's nothing like any personal information that I just showed. I don't think so. But yeah, a little odd check if my device isn't overheating or anything, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, I have 2 levels. A little bit odd. Maybe I didn't get skill points earlier from that. I'm not sure how that works. But I do have... Okay, so I have 7G in my main. 85G total. I mean, it looks correct. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just wondering, like, if there's anything I missed here. Whatever. So we'll send this. I'm gonna split it just because that's gonna take a while. If I only have to split like 2-3 times, it's not horrible. It's like, do I want to send that last 2.4 G? Like, it's not worth the speed boost, but getting that extra 10G attack power, also not worth the speed boost. Whatever, it's alright. I'm trying to like lean away from the mic if I need to like clear my throat or like drink water or anything, and hopefully that strategy is working out well. If it isn't, then whatever. You guys will just hear like random sounds and be like, what the fuck was that? Alright, we should be able to take these fairly easily. If he was online right now, it would be a great time to lag wall me. So, because I'm being pretty obvious in my attack route. Like, I took these cities. You guys might be able to hear the dog barking in the background. Hopefully not. I took these cities. I'm multi-scouting before my attack, and I'm hitting a city that's on the verge of being too much to take. And so, yeah, it's a bit rough. Very easy. Yeah, I mean, that's a bit more than I wanted to lose, but so it's very easy to lag wall that amount. Not going to split this one because by the time I split it into 7 marches, that's a huge waste of speed boost, first of all. But I'd be like, one march would be a minute past the other one, so that's not worth it to me. I'm not sure if I want to claim this before it gets too close to death. Like, maybe let it run for a few more cycles and claim it. Because, what am I making right now? Oh, that's less than I thought, actually. So, 6G an hour. I got 4. Well. Alright, 6.69G. I'm at 6.2, which means I'm making, it would be less than a G per hour of troops. Oh wait, no, that's correct. That's correct. I thought for a second I was like, did I do that right? But I'm pretty sure that's correct. I'll have to think about that later and be like, did I like completely mess up that calculation? Alright. Assuming the 23 is unoccupied, that should be pretty easy to take. And then we will, I don't know, like, okay, recruit finally popped up. I feel like it's kind of, oh, let me close chat. It's to that point where everything is kind of slower now. Like, I have to move my full stack to attack every time I want to attack. I'm level 98, which is a good point. But at this point, I think the video is just boring, and I don't like to get to that point where initially, I said a half hour. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit past that now. And so I think it's a good point to stop because obviously nothing too interesting has happened. But I probably will, like on my own time, continue to run through these cities, but it's just a monotonous task at this point. So yeah, level 98. I think it took under an hour. Uh, Obviously, a few things that you can do. This won't work during a season that has a event shop because then you don't get the gold from your clanmates. But in a season that doesn't, then you get the gold from your clanmates. You can collect your daily harvested bonuses. You can send out expeditions. And yeah, you can also like suicide into a temple early season and get those extra points into recruiter. Also swap around your gems kind of like I did earlier to get a higher recruiter value. So you can swap out some of those. If you really wanted to, you could also put on all legendary gear so that you have a little bit higher recruiter. Or if you have more gems than what fits in your mythical gear, then of course, swap in some legendary items to fit all your recruiter gems. So, yeah, those are the things you can do to kind of replicate what I did here. Of course, having someone that's offline that you can run through is purely up to luck and timing. So, yeah, I'll leave you guys at this end point. But feel free to like, subscribe, comment on the video, all that other bullshit. But definitely join my Discord server where I'm giving away around like $200 a month in weekly giveaways where you can just enter through my Discord. And that'll be linked in the description of the video in my Discord. And yeah, I have some decent plans for the future for this channel. So stick around to see those. Hopefully in the next month or so I can get everything set up where I'm able to produce and release higher quality videos again. This is kind of a low point for me in terms of the quality and just everything like with my videos because I'm really limited at what I can do to heighten that quality. But I am trying, and hopefully I'll be able to display my efforts later on. But see you guys in the next one.